For thousands of years, the world viewed Homer's Odyssey as an ancient work of fiction, a legendary 10-year journey filled with magic, witches, and giant sea beasts trying to drag a king down into the deep. But to early Mediterranean sailors, the ocean was a massive, unexplained void. Pushing a primitive wooden ship into open water meant facing sudden squalls and brutal currents, with a high likelihood of death. Modern archaeology and paleontology are changing the way we read this text. The terrifying encounters documented by Homer are actually highly distorted historical records of real phenomena. Ancient mariners used the language of mythology to map out genuine threats. They translated the dangers of the natural world into monsters so that future crews knew exactly what to avoid. Take the myth of the Cyclops. Odysseus and his crew land on an island and are trapped in a cave by a towering, flesh-eating giant with a single eye in the middle of its forehead. Paleontologists exploring caves across Mediterranean islands found the physical origins of this creature, the fossilized remains of prehistoric dwarf elephants. An elephant's skull features a massive, singular nasal cavity right in the center where the trunk attaches. Because ancient Greek sailors had never seen a living elephant, they mistook these large skulls for the remains of one-eyed giants. The myth was a rational attempt by early humans to make sense of terrifying biological to explain. Later, the crew faces an impossible choice between two leviathans, Scylla, a beast with 6 serpentine heads, and Charybdis, a massive whirlpool capable of swallowing a ship whole. Historians have mapped the likely route of this voyage to the Strait of Messina. This is a narrow channel of water dividing the island of Sicily from the southern tip of mainland Italy. Navigating this exact strait means passing a stretch of deadly rock reefs on one side, while avoiding violent whirlpools on the other, created by rapidly colliding sea currents. To a crew fighting extreme fluid dynamics in a fragile vessel made of tied wood, surviving the passage felt exactly like battling massive beasts trying to rip the ship apart. The physical environment wasn't the only threat. On the island of the Lotus-Eaters, the men ingest a strange native plant and immediately lose all motivation to return home, falling into a state of deep, forgetful lethargy. Scholars trace this encounter to modern-day Jerba, located off the northern coast of Tunisia. The magic plant described in the poem closely matches blue lotus, or opium-infused wine, which were psychoactive commodities heavily traded across ancient Mediterranean routes. After 10 years of brutal combat at Troy, Odysseus's men were prime candidates for substance dependency. Homer documented the real psychological toll and the cycle of addiction that often affects war-weary soldiers. For centuries, academic circles dismissed the entire setting of the poem. They argued the great city of Troy and the kingdom of Ithaca were pure literary inventions. That changed in the 19th century when archaeologist Heinrich Schliemann used precise topographical descriptions in the text to locate the actual ruins of Troy in Turkey. Recent archaeological digs on Ithaca have uncovered the stone foundations of a massive 8th century BC Mycenaean palace complex, including ancient royal harbor structures. Odysseus was likely based on a genuine Mycenaean warlord. His disastrous naval expedition became the foundation for a story that was expanded and exaggerated through centuries of oral history. The Odyssey functions as a record of early human survival and geographical mapping. It shows us exactly what ancient sailors feared and how they navigated the edge of the known world. Early civilizations used mythology to explain what they couldn't understand. By turning fossils, currents, and narcotics into monsters, they created a system to warn others and ensure the survival of their crews. Stripping away the magic makes the story more impressive. It highlights the resilience of ancient humans who navigated a violent world using nothing but their determination and their ability to learn from their mistakes. Understanding history is a powerful tool for analyzing the world around us. If you want to explore the truth behind legendary stories and the mindsets that build success, subscribe to LuxeDollar, and we'll see you in the next video.